I'm only gonna be here for a minute. I thought I'd give long enough for Monster and his fucking whore to tune in. Sure, they're waiting, right? Sure, they're waiting. Wonder if I'd come live with this particular shenanigan again tonight. The abuse divine, little out in public again. Clearly, if watched on video, like I know it can be, it's very clear he made his way to us to do what was done until he ran face first into a Tennessee Highway Patrol while doing it loudly to where everybody near you could hear it until he ran face first like a dumbass that they didn't realize Tennessee Highway Patrol was sitting there. The video will clearly show what was done tonight. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be allowed to go on. I guess probably until one of us dies or something, right? Little, just one of us. Two of us. Sure, him and poor bag 4,000 dope heads over there, they'll still be the victims, right? Couldn't possibly be the children are telling the fucking truth and always have. And his abuse, especially myself, is his favorite fucking tasty snack in the world. Ain't some of us not fucking moving on. Some of us not being allowed, still boxed and tied and eyes on, and tragedy pimp helpers stalking us for years while dirty work was done for Monster and Whorebag with money in tow. All surrounding Summers' case. And after what went down earlier today, and the 3 deep running thing after that this evening, as I'm sure some of y'all took note of, I find it real strange after all these days for this to light off again. And I will tell you that not only am I sick of this, but my family's sick of this too. And if anyone would like to check records, receipts, any of us hold for the fact and proof that Little and I are living our lives normally in the manner we do so at the exact times we generally do so, and that there has been an actual concerted effort to move mine and Little's life around for Monster and Whorebag, who we've already clearly been abused by and fucked with enough, along with all the courts along the way, by those two pieces of shit and all you tragedy pimps and you helpful helpmates like the Atheys and everybody else, and the Jenny and Adrians and those trying to get us killed, you know, all the things that you helpful motherfuckers did here. And now Little and I are left basically to where, well, this shit's getting ready to pop off because I said never again. The last time this was done to us publicly. I didn't know anybody gotten their asses jobs at the Shell fucking station. Why on earth would you do so knowing for years, even before you were banging that particular whore, I went there for all the things, coffees, million messages, and that reams of data to prove so. Clearly, you told Lips when y'all were setting up all the shit around Little to try to take her as witness and you back and make more bank. All the things that you've been doing while pretending your hands clean. All of you. A lot of you, and doing it around Summers' case. It's pretty gross. While Little and I only sought protection because, well, guess what? And we clearly still need that. But fuck the stupid shit, I'll provide it my damn self. I will never be anybody's anything ever again. Not a goddamn doormat. Not a dead bitch in a body bag. Not you goddamn punching bag in public. None of that. You don't plant yourself somewhere that you know someone else is, and then act like they're the ones doing something wrong when they are following the same patterns I do. Living a life they did even before, years before, whore and everything else in the recent insert. And be jumping out constantly screaming at people or crossing entire 4 and 6 lanes, screaming at people and directly coming at Ian Little until you come face to face with a Tennessee Highway Patrol and shit tonight who could clearly hear you. I don't know, didn't ask. The fuck do I care? I'm supposed to be like, help me, sir. There ain't no help for bitches like me or Little. Unless we're in a goddamn body bag. Monsters like that count on it. So do the useless dopehead whores, and I guess their company's just alright with it. Bosses, corporate, it's fucking wonderful. Alright. Sure that's... I ain't alright with it. I know Little ain't alright with it. I know my family tonight's not alright with it. I believe the general consensus is he's always gonna do the same way if he can. Ain't something right with him. It's always been sort of thing. Yeah, he's just gonna continue to do this, and we all know it. While he acts like he ain't the one doing it. It's sort of his thing. I've always been honest with chained, boxed, kept, wild. Always a dirty horse somewhere, right? Chained, boxed, kept, flip script, and all the shit, right? Cut off from, being honest, that his favorite place to abuse was always openly and in public with me. He's known both times Little is with me and he's done this. He could hear audibly, just like you all could, that Little was upset. He knew. What y'all think happened again tonight? You think Little's alright? And my mama also says, fuck you, buddy. Part of what I was sent there at a normal time for was hers. You can go fuck yourself, and if police or courts want the damn receipts on certain payment forms, because we all do it separate, though I do the running from, nab at it, and you and Becky can go fuck yourselves, because we're all sick of this shit. You've taken up all of my children's lives. You and your fucking monster piece of shit parents who abused us all. You will not continue to abuse my children and I, especially not in public settings, and I love how, like always, if there's a cop or a man around, boy, you get real quiet, don't you? You didn't expect running into that Tennessee Highway Patrol tonight, did you? On the other side of that building. I don't know why the guy was there. He just pulled in. Looked like he come up from your mama's way, up the thing, and pulled in, doing whatever it is he was doing. I was pumping gas, buying cigarettes, getting other items for other family members at a time I'm known to do. Though, like I said recently, we've made a very concerted effort not to even touch over yonder, and to go all the way around, which is not typical for us, just so nobody could say shit, set up shit, fuck with us, jump out anymore and scream at us, even though we don't even recognize them because they've gained like 600 pounds and lost the grill, and wouldn't even know they were fucking there, and they not made some sort of spectacular fucking shows y'all heard some of. And tonight, it's clear that they came all the way over after seeing us there at a very known time. And we're planning on coming all the way in until they ran headlong into Tennessee Highway Patrol. They did not expect to be on the other side of those pumps in the store. Well, yeah, Little and I are totally doing all the bad things. Right? Places we're known to be, times we're known to be. We aren't the change. Monster and Whorebag working at Shell are the fucking change. They put themselves there and are now doing this. And I find it weird today's another day. Just like last time, leading up to certain things. Find it weird. Just put that note there. Anyway. Yeah, any of that video watched, you can clearly see Monster and whatnot as he's screaming across all lanes. Comes from one lot all the way across like fucking 6 lanes of shit. Was gonna come directly in on Little again. And ran smack dab into Tennessee Highway Patrol he didn't expect, plus others doing shifts and coming in and clearly know and heard. So, even if Tennessee Highway Patrol didn't pay much attention, like I said, I ain't asking for more protection from those I do hold the most faith and hope in. Because look what's been able to be done by a bunch of tragedy pimps with a goddamn abuser and his whore. Already. And I ain't wasting any time. And, real survivors and victims, man, we often don't count unless we're in body bagging to anybody. I'm not gonna end up that dude's victim for the rest of my life or survivor. I'm a little tired. I'm also not gonna be boxed where this ends for us body bags. At the hands of someone who's abused us their whole lives and continues to. And damn sure most of mine. Still doing both things, almost. We're on the side, boxed, stalked by your tragedy pimp buddies and other locals and yourself. Still pretending you're the victim. Good at that shit. If it's allowed, it will continue and will never be forgiven. And I'm not gonna have it end with Little and I ended up being somebody's crime scene cleanup. Either. And I won't be running for help from others any longer. Been that way for a while now, anyway. Maybe in compiled form it'll make shit somewhere. Like always, like I've lived most of my life with receipts and keeping tabs on it, videos and recordings and things. Because I know what monster I've been dealing with. And that's how I had to live for so long. Still is, wildly enough. Thanks to it still running amok with a whore who helps it, and you all out here in the world and locally, and tragedy pimp fucking bitches like Chasing and Athie and everybody else. Fuck all you motherfuckers, dude. The pennies and other things line back up right to McDonough. Fuck all y'all, dude. Fuck all y'all. Pipers. But Little and I are still being abused. That thing's emboldened. Still playing victim. Hey, but sell some t-shirt merch, right? Anyway, yeah, just y'all like Monster know. Yeah, obviously there's a tier, right? The abusing merch, so lovely. Maybe they'll be able to fuck tonight. Be all smiles about it. Really bothered Little and I. You happy now like always, Mom? Anyway, y'all stay happy and fucking and profiting on it. Flip script, pretend to be the victims. Don't give a shit. Well, you really bothered a child and woman you've bothered their whole fucking life. Yeah, on you, man. Oh, yeah. Poor Boo Boo, the victim, crossed 6 lanes tonight, screaming and yelling until his pussy ass came face to face with Tennessee Highway Patrol. Yep. Clearly, the video at the place they work will even show. And so others. Ain't nobody stupider in here. Monster. Not those we've known our whole lives. Probably not even Ellie in courts and stuff either. In those rooms, but I just don't know. But I find today of all days weird. For this to happen again. Weird it didn't happen, I was in the same areas doing tasks and chores for family members earlier today, huh? Tonight got bold though. Weird night tonight. With all the shit falling on the ground. I just find it strange and 3D today too, running to distract, take eyes off of all my names and things. I just, wonders never cease. Maybe they're two separate things, but considering how Monster and Horbag, Andy and Rebecca Bernard, respectively, have played with this group and with courts and continue to screw with my children, and I, and the world, and you all, money and play everything else, and in summer, I just don't like any of it. So it has to be sort of noted in certain things at certain times. But yeah, he's awful ballsy, screaming out the goddamn window, getting ready to pull in the parking lot on Little and I again, 6 lanes away, till he come face to face with goddamn Tennessee Highway Patrol tonight. Hey, you never know what that fella's dash cam caught, do you? Since he was facing you. So many things, including on play, that they're working for. So there. What harm are we doing? Place we're known to be. Exact time we're known to be. Who were we bothering? What were we doing? Not a damn thing, just like last time. How in the hell am I supposed to know motherfuckers put themselves exactly where they know Little and I are supposed to be until they're out screaming at us in the parking lot? The place they work. Now acting like, and I'm not moving my life for Littles anymore. Not budging on this. It is terrifying to little especially. I hate that, but I'm so torn. We can change our lives all the way around. Won't matter the next place, next thing that he can do, that you all can do, it'll be the same thing. How do I show my child the path forward to bring back their voice fully that monster almost took from them? You have no idea what these children I've been through or what Little's been through, how much. And show her that her mom's not going to take this shit anymore and to follow my lead. To have courage to face these fucking monsters, but not to put her in harm's way. Show her that we don't have to live where our lives are changed anymore. Or forced to live different. We have for years because there he is again. But there he will always be, no matter where we go. How do I show her we can get free? When it seems often like we can't, it's taken far longer than we thought. There's just how do you show and teach and bring them fully back? And heal yourself and everything else. And get free while Monster is using such massive group and others. And tampering courts and fucking with shit. And to get by with. And away with. And how do you not put them at risk? But while we're here, no matter what, and Monster knows where we are, we're always at risk. And with his helpful fucking whorebag, Rebecca Bernard, and the tampering of with you, well, it's great deal worse, and we're always eyes on and people watching and doing. How do you balance it all? But I know I said no more and never again last time. Last time we did this to little enough. This is enough. Hope he's happy and I hope he's fucking off. Hope they're both hired, damn it. Smiling and proud of themselves and wanting to cry to somebody like some of you tragedy pimps like Kirst or Jenny's or whoever else is tonight being like boo-hoo, boo-hoo, and I promise you, it ain't boo-hoo him. Sure, it'll be calm, please. Be like, where are the victims again? But clearly, guess what? Tennessee Highway Patrol, all the videos, all of us, yeah, there's too many receipts and records tonight. Again. And he was the aggressor. So y'all go ahead and you keep cleansing his asshole here and painting. You keep making him pop up or do weird shit. I don't know if it correlates. Today's an awful weird day, though. And I just don't care about any of it. What I care about tonight is my little who he clearly gives no damn about. Give a damn about the mind fuck he's pulling on others. Like him and his family have always done. Really want to do after certain ages too. Also to hurt little and I, especially the last few years. Right? I'm not a dumb bitch. Y'all can be it here. I've survived him my whole life. Most of it. So my children to one degree or another, I suppose. Both. More. Do you know what it does? I know he does. He's fully aware of what it does to little. He knows how much him screaming and yelling bothers her. It's why you heard her say what she did in the cut last time. How much it triggers her, how much it snatches her voice from her to where she won't even respond yes or no's. It's no longer the personable butterfly. Never met a stranger just like her mama. So she was most of her life. The monster damn near muted her too. And her mama's still trying to make sure her voice rings as loud and as fierce as it used to once again. And he's enjoying it. And he's emboldened by what y'all have helped him do. Call me a liar tonight. Be calling it Tennessee Highway Patrolman a liar too. All the cameras, all the receipts, the recordings, my family. You explain why he crossed 6 lanes tonight to do that. Screaming at the top of his lungs. Had plans on clearly, and you could tell he was coming in the parking lot after us. But then changed it when he came face to face with that Tennessee Highway Patrolman he didn't expect. Anybody gonna listen? Y'all wanna sell some merch on it? It's clear we can't ask for expecting protection from him around here while y'all are tampering with him on his behalf and to fuck with me because of reasons, right? Like everything else. And I'm not gonna allow that shit because y'all keep trying to find it as ways to insert in and around courts or other things over summer stuff too, like you do all these high profile cases. I won't allow you to tamper with courts or judges or DAs or cops or detectives or anybody else by using our survivor and still trying to survive status. I'm not gonna allow it. This doesn't end any good way. And he's been emboldened by what you all have done here in the world. By those of you paying him at Becca. C and D. By the other things, a lot of which I know were terrifying as pussy ass before summer vanished. Things wound up in all this darkness. The scripting, the bullshit, and everything. I don't know where everything untwizzles exactly. But I can protect myself, and I can at least keep that much chaos down around courts. All those who are working for summer, by for now not seeking protection in order to let. I'm just not gonna do it. Not that it matters. I hate to say that or make other women think. Because maybe their places will be different. God, I hope. Maybe a whole lot would be different if this situation were different for us. I don't know. Please always reach out and ask for help. Please. But in our case, we very much feel like and it's up to us to protect us and get us fully free. And then I guess it can be just stuck in a life. I know that this is actual worst nightmare. Every bit of what? Oh yeah, but this will continue to be done to Little and I, and especially in the way other things used will continue. Any connections he can manage or have to us, anybody can have watching us, doing all the dirt while they play hands free and clean, flip script and all shit. It'll continue for eternity, if allowed. But he's definitely getting bolder and bolder out in public. Yeah, rare that is, like I've told you from the beginning. But yeah, don't pay attention to that or look up the stats on that. Right? Don't see how much danger Little and I are in from someone that bold that you all helped make bolder. And all I'm gonna say to him tonight is stay the fuck away from Little and I. We've already changed enough of our regularly scheduled programming so that you couldn't play his shit no more. We will continue to live our lives the same way. I will teach my daughter strength, spine, and heart, and to continue to grow her voice that you almost took from her. You quit jumping out and screaming. You know what it does to Little. You clearly don't give a damn. You enjoy it. You jerk off on it. You and Becca. That you're doing it at a workplace. That you were clearly the aggressor both times. That you're getting this bold speaks volumes. You've really changed, huh, Daddy Monster? Ain't that what you tell the rest? Who ain't here and experiencing the fuck Little and I are still at your hands? Leave us be. You leave us be. No more. And this will be the very last time I ask or say. There are no more unicorns. Keep that in mind. Y'all have a good night. Much love. Always reach out from the darkness. Every situation's different. For those out there who need to hear that, you're not alone. You're not alone. There are so many of us. You heard. Don't watch the world. Fuck their judgment. Don't care what others think. Reach out. Run when and where you can, when it's safe to do so on your own time. You hear me? Didn't win this tonight, guys. Please share the DV/Universal Hand Signal for help, of course, as always. And please continue to share so much picture and information in color burn. I'm gonna go continue to talk a little some more. How's Lion family doing tonight? Saying fuck that monster altogether collectively. And then let's see if we can't finish off the night without tears. Nightmares, and instead go to this equestrian binge watching thing we've been on, right? It's the beautiful things. Even in the biggest or darkest of storms. It's the little things. Those are the memories worth making and keeping, not the nightmares. Y'all have a good night. Much love. Joy the speck, the vast cosmos, the dance. Be a good pebble and a spark and a voice. When and where you can. Much love.